Located amidst a picturesque setting with a warm morning sun and a mood-setting sunset, during the day the city is quiet. Other than the normal hustle and bustle of traffic, students make their everyday commute to and from classes all around the town. When the sun goes down, the city takes on a new personality, one of an alternate universe, where the young wistfully become old and the old become non-existent. This is the podcast of Iowa City Nightlife.
First year isn't alright.
Yeah.
So, have you been enjoying it so far?
It's been pretty good. My floor is good. They're not really, they're crazy, but they actually get along and they talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
My problem is pretty easy because everyone's social.
Yeah.
It's not hard to get people to events. The fact that they're all interacting makes me look good to my boss.
City, is the stereotype true? Is Iowa just a big party? Does everyone usually that are freshmen go out every weekend? Stuff like that.
Yes, it's true. It doesn't matter what people tell you, it's true. And a lot of people say that, every school is a party school.
Mm-hmm.
Iowa is not the traditional, college party life.
As an RA, does the nightlife ever affect you, or does it affect what you have to do?
Sure, some students will go out at Friday night and Saturday night, and after they got drunk, they will do some stupid thing. Sometimes I'm on duty as RA, have to take care of them.
Okay. Do you think that people at the university party too much?
I do believe so, actually. As RA, I seen lots of students go out at Friday night and Saturday night, and we are #1 party school in the United States. Time is limited. If they spend too much time go out, they won't have a very good grades, and the GPA is very important for them in the future.
So do you think that the partying at our school affects how we're looked at as an actual education rather than just partying?
Definitely. When I ask my friends in other universities, how do you think about Iowa? First thing they might say is #1 party school.
Yeah.
It's not a good reputation. I would rather they don't speak that.
Yeah. What experiences have you had with people coming back to the dorms late at night on a weekend?
One night I was wake up by a resident, and his neighbor came back after 3 or 4 o'clock, and his neighbor got drunk. His neighbor played very loud music in his room, which affected the whole community. I have to wake up 4 o'clock to take care of them. And also, some students put the peanut butters on the floors, so we have to clean the peanut butter.
Yeah. Do you go out on the weekends?
Actually, only once or twice in the weekend. And I don't drink. I just watch people what they are doing.
What are your views about those people that you have seen?
I think they are crazy, actually. Actually, people are drinking alcohols and dancing with the music. Looks like very drunk, and they speak very loud. I cannot hear them. Everyone just wastes time in there and do nothing.
Do you think that people on our floor are irresponsible for doing these things and drinking?
I think they are not very responsible because, at Friday night or Saturday night, our floor is almost empty. You can't see anyone in the floor. And they will go out after 10, some of them actually, and they will use fake ID, which make me feel a little bit disappointed.
Okay, thank you very much, Ming.
Thank you very much too.
RAs are not the only people who get to see students after a night out on the town. Workers at Pancheros and Mesa's Pizza Place have seen their fair share of nightlife in the community.
It's Elizabeth.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Elizabeth.
Nice
How long have you been working at Mesa Pizza?
I worked at Mesa for about a year now.
A year.
Yes.
So you know all the ins and outs.
Basically.
Is it mainly just college kids that come into Mesa?
Yeah, sometimes on the weekdays some families come in, but usually it's just weekends are very packed with college kids.
So those are the busiest days of the week.
Yeah, Friday and Saturday nights.
Nights, not during the day, mainly nighttime.
No, mainly like after 12.
After 12.
Yeah, that's when they all start coming in.
Are they usually pretty sober or are they pretty drunk?
No, they're pretty drunk. I don't think I've seen one sober person come in after 12 on a weekend.
Weekend. Okay, so is that like a stereotype of Iowa? Do you think? Do you think Iowa's just known as the party school?
I don't think it's known as the party school. I just think a lot of kids at the school drink.
So, what would you say? What tell us a crazy story. Show us like something that's happened with these drunk kids that come in.
Okay, so actually I have a good one. So it was like probably a month ago. It was a Friday night and I was working the cash register and I saw this like kid like looking through the window like he kept like walking back and forth. And finally like he came in and like I don't know, I just wasn't really paying attention and so he opens the door and he just starts running towards the cash register. He jumps over the counter by and like lands by like I don't know if you've ever been to Mesa, but there's like what's it called? Like a machine like for drinks like behind like the cash register.
Mm-hmm.
And he jumps over and I just was standing there and my manager came running out and she called the cops and the cops came and this kid's like never allowed to come there again. I'm just guessing he was very intoxicated, but
That is ridiculous.
yeah, I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I just stood there and my manager was so mad.
Mm-hmm. Your manager was mad?
Yeah.
And so, like, what happens, after these kids come in drunk? Are they usually loud and obnoxious, or do they just come in, get their piece of pizza, sit quietly, and then leave?
No, they're very loud and obnoxious. Sometimes
they throw
it
stuff
gets,
and
yes,
make a mess?
Yeah, some people vomit all over the place.
Are you serious? People throw up in the store?
It's absolutely disgusting. I kind of don't like working there on the weekends. I usually try to get the weekdays, but sometimes if I have to cover for somebody, then, like, there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
So, is it a job that you think, other kids should, try, enjoy their time while at Iowa, work at Mesa, you'll get to see a ton of drunk kids type of thing, or?
Honestly, no. I'm going to be honest with you. I would rather work at, like, the bookstore maybe, like, during the day, because at night on Fridays and Saturdays, things just get way too crazy.
Yeah. So, that is, what I was known for, right? It's a party school.
Yeah. I mean, I know. I get that, but I don't know. Sometimes I just think kids just come here to get a good education.
Yeah, they do. Well, it was great talking to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you.